Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Mass You Podcast.
You heard. We back again to give you the podcast that only we can give you. What it do, what's happening. Booker. How you doing, Chief?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
You got the red ambiance, man. Usually that means like anger, you're mad, something like that. You okay over there, man?
I'm solid, dog. I'm solid.
Make sure you ain't beef with nobody. You know what I'm talking about?
Always good, man. Ain't nobody to beef with. I eat chicken, you heard?
Yeah. Hey.
Good.
Hey, man. Yo. You know we need an update, man. What's happening? We didn't get one last week. So we got at least 2 weeks worth of updates.
I was just thinking to myself, man. I'm like, why niggas always think I got something to talk about? Something to give you. I know the life is exciting. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the brother does appreciate the calmness. And right now I'm in a calm mode. I'm in a calm area. I ain't got too much happening. Just, trying to get to the bag like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, hey, man. And then two, it ain't like I want to, I don't want to say certain things because I don't know who the fuck watch this podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. So me disclosing something might put, individuals in their feelings. But what I will say is, ladies, I am unavailable for relationships. Okay? I'm unavailable. All right? I'm not a free agent. I'm not something that you can walk into the supermarket and see on the shelf for purchase. I'm unavailable. I am NIS, which means not in stock. Okay? There you have it. I say that because I was informed of a situation. I guess I got something, but I ain't really got nothing. But
I knew you had something.
I just caught wind of this like 2 days ago, right? Uh-huh. So, respectfully, I was informed by a colleague that, someone was questioning, my status. You know what I'm saying? Do I have a lady or not? Okay. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the way that the people didn't hold me down, I feel a way. I felt like Kevin Hart, nigga, help me. Like they missed all signs of just saying, hey, nah, he, you know what I'm saying? Instead, they said, oh, I don't know that man business. Like, what? Nigga, you do know my business. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know. That's the best way to do it. We don't know which way you coming with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how serious that shit is. Uh-huh.
Hey, man, look, dog. If people saw, you would know how serious my unavailability is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to talk about. Okay? No habla nunca. Or whatever the translation is. There ain't nothing to talk about. I'm just unavailable. Ladies, respectfully, I appreciate the looks and the openings within your life that I might be able to provide fulfillment, but I'm not looking for employment at this time. Okay. I've been hired to do a job and I expect to have longevity with this company. Okay. There we go. But thank you nonetheless. And to my brothers who let me down, I will see them and I will have a discussion and be like, look, man, somebody come and ask about me, tell them thank you, but the brother is, you know what I'm saying, unavailable. Respect.
Man, I'm your homeboy and I wouldn't do
that. What?
If somebody came to me, I'd be like,
close
man,
case?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Man,
I would do exactly what they did. I'm like, look, that's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what his relationship is. Talk to him, see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Because I don't know how you is. You might be feeling like this today, but tomorrow, shit, you be like, fuck that, nigga. How that ass look? You know what I'm talking about? The last thing you want to do is to be called a hater and just you the friend, and then now you call the hater because you didn't block something off that, you know what I'm saying, you might have wanted to mess with. So I definitely wouldn't have did that to you. I would have been the same way. So shout out to them brothers. I think they good.
Man, listen, Listen, Fran's got his point of view. If I catch wind of something, right, that my partners is up to, engaged in, whatever the case is, and somebody comes up to me and my boy's not there to answer for themselves or what have you, and they ask me, I'll at least say, I don't think he's available at this time.
You black.
You know what I'm saying? At least put that doubt in their mind. That way, if you do say whether your interest is piqued or not, they already got an understanding that, hey, this might not be that. You know what I'm saying? There might not be opportunity in the land of the deep. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
Look, I would understand.
By you saying that, it makes them think that you ain't got nothing going on. You see what I'm saying? To be able to be like, oh shit, yeah, okay, let me work my magic. I can get up. Nah, you can't though. You know what I'm saying?
I would understand, like, if somebody did that for me, I'm married. I understand you doing that for me. But you technically, you ain't no ring on your finger. You free to do whatever the fuck you feel like doing.
We're gonna talk about
that's why
that.
I wouldn't be a hating ass nigga to be like, nah, bruh, spoken for. I'm like, bruh ain't committed like that. Like, yo, if let him tell her no. You know what I'm saying?
Look, there was a whole conversation that transpired outside the morning that I was leaving last Tuesday. Okay, last Tuesday morning when I was getting off work, they held me up because I ain't had nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? It was light skin activity day. I was just waiting until a certain point in time so that I could leave camp to get to the other camp to get my mani and pedi on. Right? We had a whole 40-minute dialogue about my situation. Right? Whole 40 minutes. Showed them my situation. What would make you think I'm not with that situation? You see what I'm saying? So again, a few days later, brother, we just discussed this like 5 days ago. Why you ain't holding me down? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you never knew about that and you just asked somebody who didn't get to see, what I was up to and shit like that, okay, that's different. But you saw the proof. And you heard from the man himself discussing what his plans were. So why would you be like, I don't know? But it's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, man, like, if you know, hold me down. Okay, but I'll do it for myself. So whomever watches this that might know somebody who's feeling your boy or whatever the case is, I'm unavailable. All right. I'm just unavailable.
Question.
Yes, sir.
The one that asked about you, how did she look? That's it right there. That's the problem. You wanted a motherfucker to cut the ugliness off at the pass. But you know what I'm saying?
First of all, there's been several suitors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some becoming, some un. Okay. I don't find everybody attractive. Okay. So I'm not going, for me, it doesn't matter how the individual actually looks that, might be in this situation or, the previous ones. Like, has nothing to do with the looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a different mindset right now where what I'm looking for, and it's not even desire. You know what I mean? It's just what I expect for myself. I have that in the works. So doesn't matter unless you Sanaa Lathan about walk up in here and be like, baby, I want you. Don't let another woman stand a chance. Just letting you know now. That's God's honest truth. And honest to goodness, man, y'all know how I fucking feel about Sanaa. Sanaa got an uphill battle. Sanaa got an uphill battle. Yeah, for real though. That's for real. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's for real. Because you still ain't seen my shit to know,
I seen. You showed.
No. You seen, but you have, like, when I was out there, you didn't see the video that I compiled. Yeah. So the joy that your boy is filled with, like, a lot of people haven't, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of just cognitive of, I don't want to put her out there if she ain't ready to be out there. I know she ready to be out there, but I respectfully won't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put no yoke on my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it on the hip. You know what I'm saying? When I know, I know. But I could, you know what I'm saying? So everybody that, you know what I'm saying, close and in passing that has been able to see. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, you look happy. I'm like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It is
Let's
different.
practice, book. Let's practice. Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
Ask me, you know what I'm saying, his book in a relationship. And I'm gonna try to give you what I do now.
Okay. Hey. I know your friend's not here right now, but I was just wondering, is he talking to anybody? Is he in a relationship? Do you know?
Oh hell nah, he ain't in no relationship. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he out there. He ready to get it. Hey, just it's up to him though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta talk to him.
My nigga.
I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stay in the way of nothing, man. You got to stop that yourself. You hear me? Now, y'all, you
Oh,
get
man,
married.
throw the towel. This nigga violate.
You get married or something, then I got you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that man
Okay.
wife, you know what I'm
All
talking about?
right,
Don't
man.
do that.
I understand the
You feel me, man?
parameters of the guidelines. I got
Yeah,
you, bro.
just want to make sure you know. Because I want him to try and violate it. Nah, I told you now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come ask me. I don't know what that man's status is. A couple of y'all, then I'm be like, I don't know. I don't know what they on. You know what I'm talking about? Go holler at them.
Shit, man. Okay. Hey, all right, then. I appreciate your honesty.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. You heard? Oh
Oh,
man.
God, man.
Bruh, we got a couple things to talk about, man, this week.
Yeah, what it be?
Couple things to get into. First off, I want to say happy born day to Nipsey Hussle. This is August the 15th.
Happy
Shout out
G
to
Day,
him.
bro.
You know what I'm talking about? Man, it's still rough thinking about all that happened.
Don't even
And
seem real, bro.
yeah, that shit crazy to me still, man.
Still don't
Driving
seem
when
real.
we went out there driving past the store and all that, gated up, and it's just a whole lot of stuff. It's like, damn, I can't believe that shit happened. The same thing with COVID. It's like, man, I can't believe that really happened in real life. Like, that's crazy. Like some shit that happens is like, yo, this shit got to be out of movie. But since we've been alive, we done seen a whole bunch of shit that seemed like it shouldn't happen. Whoever thought the pandemic we would be inside the house like that? Like, I ain't think nothing could shut down the world like that.
Outbreak with the monkey.
Right, yeah.
That movie, you know what I'm saying? With yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. But anyway, shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man.
Shout out, salute, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the wrong colors on for you, but you know it's respect.
They wear anything. You know what I'm saying? They was wearing anything anyway. Let's see where I want to go to, man. Let's go to your boy Pusha T, man. You heard your boy Pusha T drop some bars for Jim Jones?
That's fake, man.
That was
them AI. That's an AI voice. That ain't
I thought
him.
I thought it was a little weak, but
that ain't him.
You sure it ain't him?
Yeah, man. You heard Surgical Summer? Look here, man. Boy, the story of Adonis. That come on, man. Like, man, best believe, man. Listen, I'm outside of Popeyes, bro. Chicken and fries. Cam said don't put him in it, but nigga, if the gloves is off, you put my brother in, I'm putting yours. You heard? Just like that. Nah, that ain't. And you can't tell nobody what is as a bystander. You can't tell somebody what is and what isn't off limits in a diss record when it ain't about you. I could be talking about some information privy that is unknown to the world that might involve you, but involve the person that I'm going at. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. You get crucified by, you know what I'm saying, association in some respects, in some regards. But nah, that wasn't Push.
That's crazy. Where you seeing that at? Because I just heard it this morning.
AI is a motherfucker. I heard if you talking about the one that I think you're talking about, there ain't but one. I heard it a long time ago, like at least 2 months back. And then Jarrell sent it to me also on IG.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Because I ain't heard it.
Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't him. Let me put it like that.
Crazy.
That ain't him.
They gonna get somebody shot. You know what I'm saying? Well, this ain't that type of party, but if it was, like, you could get somebody really hurt. I thought he was going at him for real. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't Push. That ain't Push.
It sounds just like him to me.
Because let me be clear. Push would take a well-known beat.
I like the beat though. I thought the beat was all right.
He would take a well-known beat and annihilate it. If it ain't like my actual record, which was what was my joint? It's not Sanity. Start with an I. What the fuck was the track that he did against that started everything? Well, first of all, Push been going at Drake for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On Exodus. Oh god damn, boy, that nigga. Whoo! 3 birds, 1 stone. Technically. Well, 2.5. You know what I'm saying? He was at Drake and his mentor on that one. And then you got the one that he did on his album. Fuck is the name of that joint? The track. God. It's in my head, but I can't think of it. But he did his subliminals on that and let it be known he talking about him. Drake bit. And then I dropped that, you know what I'm saying? The story of Adonis on that ass. And again, Push is more calculated. You know what I'm saying? More calculated.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him. I'm not gonna give that. Yeah, that was cute. But we know Push gonna be ugly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Cute voiceover though, people. Cute voiceover. You know what I'm saying? Just don't clone my shit. Have me out here saying some wild shit, man.
Nigga, you said enough wild shit by yourself. They ain't gonna be able to say nothing about you.
But exactly, and that's why motherfuckers would believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
That's exactly why. Don't quote me. Don't take my voice and do no shit, bro. Because they gonna be like, yeah, the book said it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Hey. Well, we can take what you said last week, you know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey. Anyway, let's move on since you know what I'm saying, messed up my whole little segment, man. I did not know there was no AI.
Look, I mean, get your rocks off. What you had about it though?
I was just gonna say I thought he could come harder than that. So it makes sense if it was AI because I thought he could come a little harder. It still was nice. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but I thought he could come harder.
Cool. I mean, if it was him, it's a love tap. You know what I'm saying? But it was
kind of like a warning, a little warning shot, like don't say nothing else about me type thing. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, damn, they fucked it up. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing, man. Tory Lanez. Your boy Tory Lanez got 10 years. What, 9? Because they took the year that he's been in there off pretty much. But 10 years. How you feel, man? I know that's your boy. You had him in your top 10.
He is. Number 6 in my top 10. So, look, people, what they said, they'll do like 85% of the time, which equates to 7 years, give or take. Good behavior, whatever the case is. People, y'all can say what y'all want, man. I still don't believe he did the shit. Personally. Like, I don't see a nigga who could come out and do the scat video and be shooting at a cowboy's feet in lieu of an ongoing case against him. You know what I'm saying? Making a mockery of the situation. Yes, he's making fun of the situation, but for me, it's in the visualization that I ain't do the shit, but y'all saying I did the shit. So, hey, I'm gonna have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, you know, he should have just apologized or whatever the case is. Nigga, why the fuck would I apologize for something I ain't do? That's crazy. That don't make no fucking sense. And don't you think that after I got sentenced, I would have been like, yeah, I did the shit? You know what I'm saying? Or at some point in time. But that man, since it happened, has been denying the claims that he shot that woman. All right. So the case was just a circus in the first place. I still rock with Tory, man. I don't care. Just same way I still listen to R. Kelly, man. Y'all niggas can feel how y'all feel about me, but I'm not turning off no good ass music for no goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? Your artistry is separate from your individualistic ways. Whatever you doing, your music is good to me. I'm listening to it. All right. So fuck how you feel. I don't believe you did this shit, but hey, they locked him up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Free Tory, one umbrella.
Well, I don't echo that sentiment. I kind of thought something was a little off about it. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of with you. Like, I don't think he really did that. And then
I don't think, man.
it's too much evidence saying he did. The telephone from jail is what sealed it for me.
Bro, that nigga could be talking. That wasn't actually in jail. That was just the night or the next night that it happened. They recorded the call. The girl who got the immunity deal, who wouldn't even say what actually transpired. Bitch, you got immunity and you still won't say what happened. You could literally say, yeah, the nigga shot her or I shot her. Guess what? You got immunity. So can't no penal code be thrown against you and throw your ass in jail. You literally could have said, yeah, I shot the bitch twice. And nothing would have happened to you. All that would have happened is that man would have got off and went on about his business and been like, see, I told you. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is with that, he never he just said, I'm sorry, or whatever the case was. If I was drunk, I never would have did it. That nigga could have been talking about anything. He could have smashed the homie. We don't know what the fuck he talking about. He never admitted guilt for that. He admitted to something, but nobody can definitively say what the fuck it was. That nigga need me on this case. I'd have got this bitch dismissed. All right, for a hung jury, one of the three.
That right there to me,
he's free, hung, or whatever, nigga, mistrial, retrial, whatever the fuck, nigga. But I don't believe nigga did it. So it's stuff like that that I'm like, nigga, I don't know who's connecting these dots.
To me personally, I would have said he was guilty because he wasn't sentenced, I believe, on what?
It was the gun charges. It was the gun charges.
Yeah, it was gun charge.
He was already on probation or something like that.
He ain't supposed to have no guns. Everything he was convicted, he was supposed to go to jail. Like the shit he did,
but
he was.
I'm not. But who's to say he never had? He had no GSR on him. This is what I'm talking about, people. People, when a shooting happens, the people on the case like that are there. Gunshot residue. You get tested. Everybody fucking know this. You watched enough Law and Goddamn Order, Criminal Vic Unit, whatever, SVU, ICS, CSR, whatever the fuck damn shows is. Everybody know when gun is in play, GSR is tested on all people at the scene of the crime. What the fuck is we talking about?
My thing is, it seemed like they put out a whole bunch of information, and a lot of the information ain't really tracked into like what really happened on the case.
Bro, we'll never know.
The judge say he gave him that time because of how he treated Meg in the making the album and talking crazy. It's like, yo, it happened. Like, let's be quiet.
So how do you penalize me for freedom of speech? I thought that was protected by legislation.
Yeah, but if you did something, you can't say you were remorseful for it. They cut time sometimes to say if you're remorseful for the action that you did, but you came out here with an album and did all this shit, and then when it came out, how they look at it, how they frame it is, nigga, you lied, you shot that girl, but you shot.
She lied and said I ain't. She lied and said I wasn't piping her down. She went on a whole fucking national stage.
The law, though, that's not against the law.
Man, you lying. That goes towards your character.
Yeah, it does.
That goes towards your character. So if you would lie about the nigga giving you the wee, why the fuck should I believe that he shot you in your goddamn feet? What's more serious here? The shooting or some dick down? What did you? Come on, man.
She didn't put the charges up against him.
And your character in question.
I mean, she didn't want nobody to know. She ain't want nobody to know Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? She was on the Lanez meet.
Look at man, y'all look, man. Celebrities, we know how y'all do, man. Y'all can act like y'all holier than thou. Y'all all hoes. I'm talking men and women. I ain't just talking about the lady. I'm talking about everybody. Y'all ain't nothing but an orgy. Y'all all hitting each other off. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you at the height of your career, or you know what I'm saying, like, or you got a chance to get with the one that's at the height of their career. Oh, that elevates you as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, man. Meek Mill and Nicki, like, Nick, come on, bro. Meek was cool, but Nicki was at the top, and then slowly that brought his stature up. You see what I'm saying? It's shit like that, man. Chris Brown and Rihanna at the same time. Whoever was the hottest or at the peak then, they both benefited, even though an unfavorable outcome came from that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not, man, look here, bro. I ain't dealing with that. Rihanna's billionaire Riri now. Shit, fucking ASAP is putting out music again. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say he's guilty or not. I'm just saying, look, as from looking at it, listening to it, he don't seem too innocent.
There's nothing concrete for me to definitively say he is or he isn't. So until it's innocent, until proven guilty, they haven't given me nothing that just says definitively this man created the, committed the crime. That's it, man. So how can I say otherwise if y'all not giving me any hard call, no evidence to corroborate your story or your claims, your accusations? I just can't, man. I was gonna say something. I ain't gonna do that though.
Okay.
That would have been crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that part.
I got you. Shout out to Tory, I guess. You know what I'm talking about? I see him. He online selling free Tory shirts and hoodies. So I mean, buy you a free Tory,
bro. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta do the time, bro, best believe I'll buy 10 copies of whatever you put out when you get released. You heard?
Gotcha. Shout out to Tory and Meg. Hopefully this finally can go away and we can stop.
Somebody can heal. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it personally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like she's been on a sob story world tour. I'm just tired of it. It's been like 3 years. Like, come on now. Your music is trash.
I honestly didn't think he was gonna get time like that at the max. I thought maybe by 2 years, if that, and then he'd be back out here. You know what I'm saying? Being
I would have said 5, like sentenced to 5 and served maybe 2 or 3. You know what I mean? I ain't see a whole 10 piece coming at that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So I think that's more the thing that caught a lot of other people off guard, whether he did it or not, how long the sentence was that was, handed out. I think that's what is, the most alarming in the whole case itself, besides the case itself. But, it is what it is, man. I don't know.
He got money. I'm pretty sure they'll bring it back over there, and he probably reduced that sentence.
Shout out to all parties involved, though, man. Just, hopefully y'all can just done deal now.
Man, I got one. Let's stay in the court of law for a second, man. I don't know if you heard about California's new law that prohibited jobs from making their workers confront thieves and people shoplifting. So
say one more time. I got chopped off.
Now you get California's new law prohibits their work that prohibits companies from making their workers engage or talk to people that's shoplifting. They have to just call the police. If they don't feel comfortable with doing it, they don't have to. So
they don't have to call the police if
they got to call the police, but they don't have to interfere with people shoplifting.
They don't have to engage.
Yes, they don't have to engage. So look, if you go on TikTok right now, these niggas, I'm saying this, I don't know who it is, but they got masks on, everything.
Talking about the whole rack?
They robbing everything.
You talking about the ones that took the whole damn clothes rack out the damn store, out the front door? The niggas that ran up in Louis and ran out with like 30 bags?
You saw the ones in St. Laurent? It was like 50 niggas running out of St. Laurent, boy, with all kind of shit. I guarantee they ain't had nothing left in that store. Like, they going crazy right now.
Golly, y'all might want to reverse that. I don't know who signed and penned that shit. Who voted? Who voted aye? That's what I want to know. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They up there running through shit right now. So that's why I don't know if you see. That's why I'm glad you seen that one with the whole rack. That's why ain't nobody was fucking with it, because they ain't got to. They out here just, they doing their thing. They running through them, bro. Running through them things and coming out with everything.
So you telling me I can go into 7-Eleven right now, grab all the little Debbies off the shelf and just walk out that bitch?
Hey man, unless that worker feel like jumping Froggy, he ain't got to though.
Wow, that's crazy.
You just see the worker just sitting there looking at him like, okay, there you go. Somebody call the police. By the time they call the police,
where the good shit at? I'm engaged with you. Where the good shit at? Where the high price? I want you to tell me where's. I ain't gonna stop you anyway. Right over there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they in
Wow.
broad daylight stealing shit. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, you ain't even
Wow.
waiting till the sun go down. It's broad daylight. Motherfuckers just running out the stores and they can't. There ain't nobody doing shit.
But man, as a guy who used to 5-finger discount,
That's why I brought this up. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get there.
I have served my penance and been issued discipline.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a guy who used to do that, I had morals about myself.
Mhm.
And I told y'all the only reason why I was caught is because I was making one more play for my boys. You know what I'm saying? That is literally it. I had retired. I didn't want to do this no more. I felt bad enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got caught, folks. But like what they say, a criminal is supposed to have morals and integrity. You know what I'm saying? But then you got purse snatchers who steal from old ladies. So I don't know where the morals and integrity is with people who rob shit. You know what I mean? So it's crazy when people say these things, but it's like, why don't nobody want to fucking just get a job, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why people just don't want to get a job to support whatever it is that you got going on, man? I understand people might be down and out on their luck, but going to jail 3 hots in a cot might not be your best answer, because the niggas and bitches both get raped. Okay, so I don't know what you think is safe about getting caught up and going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You in there with some real gorillas. You know what I'm saying? Some real hyenas and shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't think that's what you want. The guards ain't no better, from what I've heard. You see what I'm saying? So why would y'all just even want to subject and sacrifice your freedom for a couple of bags that was on Saks Fifth, Nordstrom's, Yves Saint Laurent, or Louis V? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know you're gonna get caught before you get boosted, before it get boosted, right? Now
Yeah.
y'all do realize this. Y'all do know this, right?
They're not gonna boost. They're gonna wear that shit.
Look, man.
They'll be walking down the street.
The video was so grainy, I can't even tell if them niggas had, I know they had masks on, but did you have gloves? Where was you parked? Did your dumbass park in the mall parking lot that got cameras and you drove off? Or did you run to a public bus, get on that bit? Like, you see what I'm saying? Or did you park in a car that had no plates so you could take off? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think thieves. I ain't gonna call you criminals. Criminals are a little bit more methodical. Thieves just do it for a rush, the thrill. You see what I'm saying? And they don't think everything through. You're gonna get yourself caught. Now I hope all y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Hope all y'all do. But you never know also with nowadays, man, everybody got weapons of some sort of kind. So I understand. I think they implement that to protect workers. You know what I'm saying? From any bodily harm, things like that. Like, don't be a hero. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a hero. Job don't pay enough. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you ain't gonna get a raise if you stop them. You know what I'm saying? You might get a weekend off for appreciation, and your name, your picture in a frame, employee of the month. That's it, nigga. You don't get no benefit for that. So why even do it? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, hell, nigga, I worked at the bank, bro. Like, I told y'all, when them robbers that came in there the first week of my orientation, live in bank, off of 720 North Watson Road, Arlington, Texas, right? We was right by a strip club, by a little Mexican restaurant, and a car stadium, and an abandoned everything else around us. Them niggas ran up in there, and I told y'all, man, I was literally asked that morning by my manager, yeah, what part of your training? I was like, I'm on robbery and, situational awareness, stuff like that. She was like, okay. And then an hour later, everybody down. I thought they was I thought this was a drill. You know what I'm talking about? Like, niggas trying to get me. I walked around and saw that gun pointed at that girl's face. I said, no, sir. I got right under the table. I'm gonna be real. I didn't hit the 2-button alarm on my hip that I got to notify police. I was under the desk, the button right there. I didn't even press that. And a phone. I didn't do shit. I just sat there and had, you know what? Don't let me be seen. So, and that's before the glass was in front. You know what I'm saying? The little bulletproof bandit barrier. Oh no, this was like face to like, bitch, give me that. Yes, sir. Like that would have been me. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
Nigga, I'd have gave him everything out of my drawer. Bitch, open your drawer. I'm gonna give him yours too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need y'all in this vault with me. I only got half the code. Run it up. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you want some bonds? I can get them too. Like, nigga, I'm not tripping. Blank cashier's checks, whatever you want to do is yours, brother. You got the power. It ain't worth me losing my life for shit that ain't even mine to begin with. That ain't my money. That's the bank's money. Nigga, have at it, if you will. You see what I'm saying? So I was always like, bro, that ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm not Day. Like, I die for this shit. No, sir. You crazy. Not me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even see nothing, dog. Go on about your business, man.
So you was real life. You was real life. Like, set it off. What's the procedures? You know what I'm saying? When you getting robbed.
Nigga, I know.
You understood her when she was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I just froze up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I knew everything. Didn't do anything.
I felt it at the end of that movie, man. When she was like, "What's the procedures?" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, man, Vivica Fox." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Vivica Fox, man. Before all that surgery,
that ain't working, John. It ain't working. I understand if that's why they implemented it, but other than that, yeah. That's just crazy how people taking advantage of it already, though.
Bro, it's like the first day them niggas. I don't know. Maybe they was watching. Everybody's looking out for the law. And they said, "Oh, they ain't gonna do shit. Oh yeah, we running up in this motherfucker. Like, let's go." But usually in them high end stores, usually it's like a security guard or something. It's like
some type of mall cop. Yeah, something.
It almost feels like I'm a big conspiracy theorist, but it almost feels like they wanted to happen, and they wanted to see for them to push some kind of other law, and some idiot gonna go in there and follow and do what they see in these other people do, and they gonna get towed up. They're gonna set up another rule, another law, because them people and people with money ain't gonna take all them losses like that.
Yeah.
And so, hey,
somebody's gonna tell y'all now, everybody ain't getting away scot-free.
Yeah.
Tell you that now. Tell you now. And heaven forbid it's a chain of y'all niggas. I be on the stand like Nino Brown. Oh, this shit bigger than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem Akbar, yes. Yeah, him. He the mastermind of this shit. Like, hey, yeah. I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't do it. Hey, don't do no dirt with me, nigga. Especially if you coerce me or convince me after I said, nah, I'm cool. And you, for whatever reason, you was able to persuade me to act in this illegal. Oh, yeah. And we get caught. Oh, nigga, you might as well not even be lying over there, nigga. You might as well just tell the truth, because I'm over there eating Cheetos with chili and cheese dip. Stay down, bro.
Big Macs and shit.
I ain't lying. Yo, them niggas bring me out. Yo, I'm telling you now, if they bring me a 5-cheese ziti from Olive Garden, bro, I'm telling on you, your mama, your cousin, your brother, and your uncle that's down in North Carolina. I'm telling on everybody. Just telling you now.
You snitching for real.
Bro, I'm bringing down the whole network.
Yeah.
Fuck us.
You a grown man. Can't nobody talk you into doing no shit, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, you gotta stand up. My thing is, I'm not gonna do it, so don't do it around me. But if I know you doing it around me and I get pulled over with you, oh yeah, he did it, because I'm a civilian. I ain't had nothing to do with it.
There you go.
You talking about engaging in the act. Now you snitching. You know what I'm saying? You can't be snitching.
Hey, man. I don't know what rules these people don't made up in their life. Same shit don't apply to me.
Oh man, Cameron will be disappointed in you, man. Cameron will be mad as hell.
Hey man, I told you from the start I ain't want to do this shit, man. Don't get mad when we get caught. Now, if it's my idea and we get caught, cool. I own that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that was all me, man. I ain't even know what I was doing. I'll take that. But if this is your plan and we get caught, and you tell me, nah, man, it's foolproof, bro. Nah, all right, nigga. No, there's 2 consequences that come with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going home the same day. Yes, sir.
Man, got something else? You want to hear it? Here you go. Next
What it
topic.
be, dog?
Michael Oher. Michael Oher is a
Oh, I
football
heard.
player.
I
Yeah,
heard.
football player. Most popular from his depiction on the movie The Blind Side.
Yep.
Um,
Sandra Bullock won an award for that.
yeah, Sandra Bullock came out. She came out, looked like a courageous white woman that saved a big black boy, and molded him into an NFL star. He went to the NFL. This week, brother Michael Oher finally snapped out of the sunken place, and he saw that.
Thank you.
He saw that these people been getting over on me all this damn time. It was reported that Michael Oher said he made no money from the depiction of him in The Blind Side. He made no money when she came out a book talking about him. Also, he's under conservatorship, the same thing that Britney Spears was on. He signed it when he was 18. He didn't know what he was signing. He thought he was signing adoption paperwork. They never adopted him. They made him sign over basically the rights to his business. So they pretty much own him. And he just found out, he said 3 weeks ago, that this nigga is being owned by these white people for real. They his owners. And what he's asking, he's suing them right now. He wants to get out of this conservatorship, and he wants them to give him fair compensation for the movie and the books and everything of his likeness. He said he only noticed because he's now done with football, and he has free time now. He was engaged with football so deeply he didn't even pay attention. So, but you heard about this? You saw Sandra Bullock do her thing. You saw how they depicted Michael Oher like he was. I hate to say this, but they made him seem a little slow on there. I mean, it might have been a little right.
All I remember is that when him and the little white boy was in the front seat, and he put his arm out and saved that nigga life. That's all I remember. That's all I remember is doing that. That's it. Other than that, man, like, look, man, look. White people, you gotta do better. That's it. That's some modern day slavery right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, white on white crime, y'all do y'all thing. But when it involves anybody of another nationality, color, race, come on, man. Like, y'all know the shit y'all doing is flagrant, man. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Like, first of all, if the brother thought that y'all was adopting him, he was still okay with that. He was okay with that. And y'all probably would have still got the same benefits aside from the conservatorship that y'all actually, brainwashed him in the side. Like, come on, man. There's no need for all of that. There's no need for all of that. And I understand, a lot of times when people see a golden chicken in front of them, they want them golden eggs right then and there on the spot. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily play the long game. You know what I'm saying? And that perfect thing. It's probably why they called it the blind side. Fuck the position he played, left tackle. Them niggas play the blind side like, nigga, we got one over on you, boy. You ain't never gonna see this come. That's what that, like, come on, man. That's just terrible, man. I'm glad that the brother, I mean, hell, for all I knew, the story was real. You know what I'm saying? And you think about it, the movie came out so fucking long ago.
They said
ain't no way.
2006.
But that's my thing. Ain't no way 17 years passing. You ain't know nothing about it. You ain't getting no wind of this. Nobody chirped this in your ear. A friend, another family member, somebody never mentioned this to you, bro. You weren't in attendance when she won that damn award for The Blind Side portraying your mother or your adopted mother or whatever the hell she was supposed to be. Like this stuff, like, bro, that's a long ass fucking time. That is a long ass time to be like, I didn't know nothing, man. I thought I was adopted all the time. Or like maybe they had some fabricated papers that you saw or that they gave to you saying that this was the case. Who knows? Who knows how deep the story goes and how it will unfold? But that's just a long time not to get anything. And if your likeness was used in anything, you should be getting a check. So that should have been the first red flag. You should have been questioning that a long time ago when the movie came out with its success. Where's my money? See what I'm saying? Because I'm sure somebody had to tell your story. They didn't interview you, but I'm glad you're trying to get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you're trying to get it now.
Can I say, and I hate to say this, every time they show a picture of Michael or anything like that, he looked like he a little slow. Even how they portrayed him on the movie, he was a little slow. Yeah. They treated him like old dude Michael Clark Duncan from the Green Mile. That's how they made that nigga look.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I hated the movie back then because I'm like, why they got to make this nigga act like that, like he's slow or something? And I was like, okay, but now coming out today, and I'm like, bro, it's been how many years? What you
17.
said? 17 years since the movie came out.
Came out in 06. It's 23. No shit.
I'm kind of like the dude that played him on the movie. He need an Oscar. That nigga might have been a little slow. God damn. Take you that long to find out, nigga? Hey, man. But hey, just like you said, man, shout out to him. Shout out to Michael Oher, man. Thank you. Good time. I mean, good thing you finally found out. Hopefully they didn't spend all the money. They did have 2 other kids. I mean, shit. The little boy that you supposedly stiff arm for, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. He probably got a little bit of that. He a little older now, so I don't know if he's gonna break bread with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
he was in on it, Michael. Shit.
Yeah. You good luck getting that money. I don't think you're gonna get none of that shit. It's been too damn long. At least they can get him up out of the conservatorship. I'm hoping they didn't touch none of his money during his contracts because they didn't specifically talk about that.
Yeah.
But I could just imagine him having them around him, and they probably hired his lawyers, his financial advisors, so everybody else around him know what's going on but him, because he's just playing football, trying to, you know what I'm saying, make his money. It's kind of sad when it happens. Just like you said, they saw a golden goose and they went and jumped on it. They opportunists, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up. You think somebody doing something good for you, you basically like half of your life. Now you found out they didn't give a damn about you. They just saw what you could do and your potential, and they wanted to capitalize off it. So this is a fucked up thing to look at and to wake up to, and to be like, damn, these people I thought loved me, they don't give a fuck about me. That's fucked up. Right. So shout out to that brother. Hopefully he is good and he gets his paper, but I doubt that. The statute of limitations is only so long. Nigga, this is 17 years. Nigga. Oh, bro, I don't know how long that's okay. But shout out. Man, that's all I got, Book. You got anything I missed?
Nothing you missed. Something somebody asked me a question and asked me how I respond. And I told him shit. In that situation, I really don't know. Which is when we was talking about at the beginning. I was like, oh, I actually got something, right? So scenario goes, 2 man and woman, they was married, right? Got divorced, whatever the case is. Amicable, for the most part. How it's explained. They talk sometimes, but not all the time. Obviously, y'all divorced. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you want to try to keep lines of communication open because you've probably been with this person for however long in your life. Okay. So let me think it this way. So they was like, they was online. They scrolling and they see the family, right? So they, oh shit, let me see my peoples. Open it up. Just scrolling. They see the ex-wife, right? But on the ex-wife, on the ex's, on the ex-wife's finger, ring finger, they notice something glistening. Now, what I was asked is, the dude was talking how he was talking to me. I ain't gonna repeat what he said, you know what I'm saying? A lot of choice words for it. But was like, man, ask me what would I do, knowing that I have an ex-wife, you know what I'm saying? Might not know why, my ex is my ex or what we went through or anything like that. But, asked me what the fuck would I do if you noticed this shit?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, it's a good ass question. I was like, I'm a reserve it for the podcast. I just need you to tune in next Sunday. So here it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give my thoughts. I just said, man, that's a real good question. I'm gonna think about that. Because I mean, in the heat of the moment, there's a lot of thoughts that can, run through your mind, especially like with shock comes words that you might not want to necessarily use to express yourself, especially if it is you that it happened to. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll give my sentiments later. But I just wanted to see what my boys would say. You know what I'm saying? Whoever was gonna be on, it's pretty much just me and you at this point in time. You know what I'm talking about? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? So shit, what would you do, man? What would you do?
I'm gonna tell you, homeboy, man, this might not be what he want to hear, but I would do absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, that is not your wife. That is not your old lady. Y'all may be cordial every now and then, but she don't owe you anything no more. You lost that right when y'all got that divorce. You might be mad. I'm not saying I wouldn't be mad or feel a way about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, God damn, already? Or it might not even be already, but sometimes time moves by fast now. So it might feel like, damn, it was just yesterday. We was together now. Damn, okay. I can understand those feelings going through your head, but at the same time, it's like that no longer has anything to do with you, to be totally honest. You move on, you do your thing. I've been watching a lot of Yellowstone. They say cowboy up. You got a cowboy up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it pushing. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man. You gonna look crazy going to her. Oh, I see. You got a wedding ring on. Like, you gonna look crazy as hell trying to bring up, like, oh yeah, like, nigga, that ain't got shit to do with you. Man up. Fuck it. You ain't gotta talk to her no more. Stop talking to her. What the fuck she doing? Ain't no booty getting distributed from over there. Unless y'all got kids, ain't really no reason for you to be talking to her like that, man. Like, real talk. So I mean, it is what it is. But if she do get married, I mean, that's the natural progression of life. She leaving you, she gonna find somebody else, she gonna get married. It is what it is. Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Now you go find you somebody or drop some dick in one of them broads. And you know what I'm saying? Keep on pushing. Cowboy up. That's what I got to say. You hear me?
All right. So what I'll say for him and for you and for everybody and for myself, I understand the dynamics of the predicament. I think more so it was the Michael Oher got blindsided. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, the sentiment of the unknown or not knowing when all you had to do was just be like, oh, by the way, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go deep into, I've been kicking it with this dude forever. Blah, 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 blah. You ain't got to do all that. But I'm like, if y'all converse frequently enough, maybe that would be something like, you know what I mean? So I get that. Maybe it's the blind spot, the blind side aspect of it all. Right? Maybe they had I don't want to call them a dude delusional, but maybe you had a grandeur of delusion. Is that how they say it? The grandeur of delusion? Yeah, I think that's how they said it. That somehow, some way y'all would work y'all way back into each other's life on a more broader scale. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but some people do get divorced and then time goes by and they reconnect and get remarried. Right. But maybe that's what you was hoping for. I don't know. I would say, let's say for me, right? I'm cordial enough to have an every once in a while send a text and maybe say, hey, you good. You know what I mean? Now, for me, my ex-wife, I don't hate her. I don't dislike her, nothing like that. I just don't talk to her as much as knowing her for 20 years, well, I'm sorry, knowing her for 19 years might have constituted. But let's just say let's say 17. All right, because after the divorce was final, like I kind of just, I smooth criminal detached for the most part, right? So for 17 years of my life, she was an integral piece of my manhood. You know what I'm saying? My adulthood. It's hard to cut those things off, right? So you can find yourself trapped up in a whirlwind of emotion, but at the same time, I knew and I know I wasn't going back down that same path, regardless of how life shook, right? It's just not something that I would have pursued if presented an opening, right? Whether I thought it myself or whether I misinterpret or I interpreted signs correctly from her. It's just not something that I would see myself, doing over again. All right. Man, I would, if it was her, I wouldn't feel no type of way because I would be like, I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the way that things played out, why would I be surprised? You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, that's where I get to the point where France is talking like, she don't owe you nothing, brother. Just like you don't owe her nothing. You know what I'm saying? If she find out, she find out. If he find out, he find out. Y'all don't owe each other nothing no more. Like you said, if there's no kids involved, but like, again, I don't have like no angst towards anybody. It's just, I wouldn't feel no way. I would just be like, I'm not going to jump out the window and be like, hey, I was scrolling and I saw, you got a ring on your finger? Well, I guess congratulations. You couldn't have told me. Like, for what, man? You make yourself look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, have you yourself not moved on? Is that what is holding you back? Maybe you didn't move on. Like I said, maybe you got the grandeur, the delusion that you think y'all are going to get back together some type of way. And you just idly waiting for that storm to pass. But bro, don't wait on nobody, or woman, man or woman alike. Don't wait on nobody that ain't trying to wait for you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you just wasting each other time. And who got time to waste? You know what I'm saying? There are so many more opportunities in this life that you don't have to divulge your sanity to somebody that is not worth it. Okay? And I'm not saying nobody's not worth it, but if it's not conducive for your mental state and your well-being overall, your happiness, why even bother? That shit don't sell, man, and I don't swim to catch the boat, so I'm cool. Peace. I'm cool. So, maybe that ain't what he want to hear from me. Maybe he thought I was side with him just knowing that I got an ex-wife. I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I would say is if I saw something like that, now my ex-wife, she kept the ring and things. You know what I'm saying? It's not my ring. I would have pawned the bitch. Personally, I told her, I'm like, yo, I get this ring, I'm pawning it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pawning it. Like, I don't want it. I'm not going to give it to nobody else. But I would question, like, well, maybe if I saw a ring on the finger, is that the motherfucking ring I bought? Like, I would say some shit like that. Bitch, you wearing a ring, I got you.
Hey. And camera, man, sometimes that mirror effect, man, it might have been on the right hand. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, you never know. But again, if that was the case or isn't the case or whatever, man, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly don't care. Given how my shit went, respectfully, I would not care. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care. So I would urge anybody, like, hey, if you don't have any mitigating ties to your ex, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Live your life because they are clearly living theirs, brother or sister. You might want to catch up. You know what I'm saying? You might want to catch up. And don't do nothing out of spite because you see that they're doing something. Do it for yourself. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. There's no jealousy game. Because trust me, only one of y'all is playing jealous right now. The person who actually got something going on, And they gonna this fool. Like they don't give a fuck about what you're doing. They know you doing. Come on, man. Act with some decency and some common sense, and don't set yourself up for failure, man. Y'all are better than this. Everybody is grown. Act like it. Peace, love, happiness, all that Soul Train shit.
Real talk. Real talk. And brother, if you watch this, do not bring your ass over there asking that girl nothing about that. No, you don't, man. Tell bro, don't do that. He gonna look crazy as hell. But so I see you with a ring on. You ain't gonna tell me? Like that sound crazy.
I need to ask him too next time I see him. Like, hey, how do you want me to handle if somebody asks me about you? Are you available?
yeah, you available. See, if you would have said no, you'd have been blocking that nigga blessing, man. He needs some pussy. He definitely needs some, man. He going through it.
That nigga stuck in his old ways, man. You know break that nigga out. Come on, man. Snap out of that. Shit. Yeah, so that's cool, man. That's cool. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my dude. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna know he gonna know we telling the truth, man. And it's just sometimes like, yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who might be in his head, like, yeah, man, I fucked up, man. Hey, bro, do you really care? Like, really, my nigga, do you really care? I ain't think so. I ain't think so.
Man. Shout out. I think we helped somebody today, man. That's good.
I hope so. I hope it was beneficial, my dude. I hope it was beneficial. And you took what you needed from us both. However we delivered it. And you can, you know, let it go, bro.
Hey.
Let it go.
Brother, you don't own that pussy. You leased it for a little bit. The lease is up, nigga. It's gonna do what it's gonna do now. It is what
Same
it is.
keys, new driver.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She done got that thing detailed since you had it and everything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the same stuff you used to mess with. Oh man.
Ain't new car smell, it's that black ice. You know what I'm saying?
You know that black ice strong, you hear me? Shit. Nigga, that ain't what you had no more. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Man.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, boy. We solid, y'all.
Let's go and get up out of here, Chief.
Folks, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to this podcast, man. We hope we deliver the dope one for you like we do week in, week out. Follow us on Instagram at the MVP_podcast. Remember to sub and share. That link is in the bio. Makes it easier for the people that you're passing information along to. Email us at managementpodcast@yahoo.com. Inquiries, questions, opportunities. Let us know. We here for it all. And we trademarked. It's our shit. We ain't got to worry about no fucking conservative shit or whatever the fuck Michael Oher sign. This ours, all right? You can't get over on us. Follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MV Podcast, where we shoot them up, bang, bang, score touchdowns, do the chicken wang, and stroke nuggets. That's basketball terminology, nigga. That mean green light on this bitch. We gonna be on there. We're gonna be in effect because there's some new games coming out, and we definitely, when the 2K comes out, reluctantly, I will purchase that shit when all I know that's happening is there's more sweats. Yeah. That's it. More sweat and better. The gameplay is still the same, and I'm going to get frustrated. All it don't matter. But I do want to know, are they going to allow me to make a 7.5 nigga like Wembanyama? Because there's a nigga that exists now. That's the thing. You can't say that you can't make a nigga 7.5 or whatever the fuck he is when there's a nigga that's 7.5, 7'6".
Like a 10-foot wingspan. You know what I'm talking about? Shoot. Hey,
nigga, everybody, I'm playing shooting guard at that height, but they won't let you unlock that no more.
Yeah. It's real.
Yeah, man. So that's it, man.
Good stuff, man. Again, thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. We appreciate y'all. Like you said, y'all got any questions, concerns? We said something that you ain't like, man, email us. Other than that, we gonna holler at you. Until next week, it's been MVP. Peace out. You heard.
Pray for me. Pray for book. Do everything I can.